Hello listeners, this is Leah and I'm here to talk about experiences, specifically those that relate to mental illnesses or disorders. In each episode, I'll be talking about my experiences with these different topics and how they've affected my life thus far. Thus far being a junior in high school, so not very far in other words. So here's the main part of today, Blurry Faces. Yes, we start with the topic for which this podcast is named after. Blurry faces are part of my experience with anxiety, and it's been one of the most prominent things that I think I've dealt with, hence why I named the podcast as such. Blurry faces. Now, I'm sure you're wondering what that means, or maybe you're not, I don't know. But for me, it represents the inability I used to struggle with of looking people in their eyes, or even just at their faces. I hadn't looked at those around me for so long, I forgot what they looked like. I saw them every day, but I couldn't even remember their faces. If you had asked me to describe what my friends looked like, I wouldn't have been able to. I didn't know what my friends' smiles looked like. Part of why is I just felt like I couldn't. That doesn't make much sense. Let me rephrase. I couldn't look at my friends because I would get those symptoms and feelings of anxiety. I would feel like I was being rude to them and that making eye contact would offend them somehow. Or that they were judging me, and when I looked them in their eyes, I would see that. Now, it's not something huge, but it's always stuck out in my memory. When I began seriously drawing again after many years, I wouldn't draw the faces of whomever I was drawing. My family pointed it out a lot more than I cared for, but the facelessness of my drawings somehow brought me comfort. I even hung them on my wall because the rest of my drawings came out so well, like the rest of the picture. And since they didn't have faces, I didn't feel like they were staring at me, which is sort of ironic given that I had so many posters around my room, like a lot. Discluding the pictures I drew, I had a little over 20 posters, most of which were from music artists I follow or shows I like, so yeah, there were a lot of faces. Currently, yes, I do know what my friends look like, and I've even begun drawing faces. I think the blurry faces part of my life was so memorable because it was the first struggle I overcame on my own. I pushed myself to look above the shoulders and see the smiles around me. I let myself smile with them. It certainly wasn't easy. Even now, I still really struggle with eye contact, but I'm not avoiding the entire face region anymore, so count that as a win in my books. No struggle is easy. Not every story is a successful one. This was just one experience of mine, and I hope you enjoyed listening to my blabbering. Now, to clarify, I speak only for myself. This is in no way speaking on behalf of people that have had the same or similar struggles. This is Lee, and like I said to Blurry Faces, I wish you a farewell. Let's make tomorrow an awesome day.